Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn down the latency. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, there's going to be an awful lot of delay between me and the chat. Can I edit that real quick? Is that possible to edit? Where's the latency? That's monetization. I don't care about monetization. Ah, great. Well, I guess there's just going to be... Oh, wait, no. No, I can't change that now. Well, sucks to be you guys. There's going to be a massive amount of delay between me saying something and you seeing it. Oh boy. Hey folks. If Intel serves me correctly, there are some people in the Discord server that wanted to be referred to as peasants. Do I refer to you guys as peasants now? I go away for a week just to, like, you know, have a breather, see some family, and then suddenly I'm getting messages left and right. Hey, people want to be referred to as peasants. Hey, people want more videos. Hey, you've missed out this week. Oh, jeez. So yeah, serves me right for trying to take some time off, I guess. Oh boy. Yeah, welcome. Everyone sit down, get comfy. Let me adjust my mic. Ah, jeez. ToT goes away for a week. Chris Eden Green and Anthony Dawson return. Coincidence? 100%. Yeah, I am both of. I am all of them. I am every single train YouTuber put together into one. That's me, baby. That's me. If it, I know some of you want to know, are you drinking chalky milk on this stream? The answer is no. But if it makes you feel better, I do have orange juice again. So that'll certainly cheer things up a bit, I'd say. So let me just stream settings. Let me just squish down OBS a little just to make it fit a bit better. There we are. Oh boy. I've got the orange juice. I think I should make very clear right now. I should make this abundantly clear right now. I am quite tired. I have barely eaten today. I've been on the train for about an hour, and then trams for about another 30-40 minutes. So I've done a lot of travelling, which exhausts me. It's been a really warm day, which has tired me out even more. And then getting back from my family, I've had to go to Aldi and get in some food shopping because I had no food in the house. And so, at the moment, I am very tired. I'm not hungry. I've eaten like a packet of crisps, so that's going to tide me over till the end of the stream where I'm going to order some takeaway. So I'm tired, I am underfed, I am exhausted, and now I am drinking the funny orange juice. So, yeah. It's certainly not going to be my... I'm not going to be on form, but let's be real here. When have I ever had a live stream that had any sort of consistency or form? These streams aren't so much me live streaming as they are just me sat in a room screaming at my computer while people watch. People are telling me to take better care of myself. I have just been on holiday. Well, I say holiday, I've been visiting some relatives. So it's not a holiday, but it's a break. Change is as good as a rest, some say. Let me put my phone on silent in case someone tries to, I don't know, call me. In case Bumble tries to remind me how lonely I am. Ah, boy. It's the funny orange juice, me going insane. How many people we got in? How many people we got in here? 146. That's good. That's a lot of people. Oh boy. Let's get on that poll. No. But you've not... We'll start donating and I'll consider it. I set the rules. You know what it is. I also have some water before anyone gets on me that I'm not taking care of myself. I do have water right here. Don't slurp water. That's oof. That's a bad idea. What is everyone else saying? By the way, you're starting from the top of cursed trains. Yes. This is going to be the Discord cursed images. So, any you've sent to Twitter, gone. They're done now. Don't send them to Twitter. Anyone who wants the Discord link, that'll be... that's somewhere on my channel. I think if you scroll through my community posts, you'll find it somewhere. What else? That's about it, really. Someone did point out that there have been, I think, over 1,000 pictures posted in the Cursed Trains chat, which I'm just going to say now, we're not going to look at all of them this stream. If you have posted fairly recently a cursed image that you want me to see, it's probably not going to happen. There's only so many hours in the day, and only so many hours I can stream for before I pass out from lack of food, sleep, hydration, etc. So I think we'll go through... 100 is about... 100 is very... I think it's a big goal, but I think we could probably get through about 100 today. It's just scrolling through Discord. We probably will do it a bit quicker than the other live stream as well, because I'm not drinking chocolate milk and we don't have to take a 10 or 15 minute interval to just film me drinking it. So, comme ci, comme ça. Oh boy. Okay, so I think let me just stretch, and then we can crack right on with it. I think everyone who's gonna be here is already. Oh, why am I yawning as well? I'm terribly sorry. I've just made all of you yawn now. And that's oh, that was bad. You're all yawning now. So very tired. Okay. Everyone's here. Let's flick the switch, press some buttons. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Let me just adjust this. So it's top of the cursed trains. I'll put that there. Little adjustment. Boom. ToT, why did you troll us last week? Because it was April 1st, my guy. I had to have the wrestling slam down between Robert Stevenson and Richard Trevithick. What else am I meant to do on, April 1st? It's currently 2 a.m. right now in Malaysia. Go to bed. I'm the one that makes the bad decisions here, not you. Go to bed. Let's have one more sip of the orange juice before we start. Oh. Right. There's a lot of people still typing, so I don't know why. First image. What? That's probably the worst start I think we've got. I think that's about the worst start I've ever had to a stream. What? What is this? Is that a DeviantArt watermark on it as well? This is... Nah. I might just end the stream here, I don't think we need to see any more. That's... If start as you mean to go on... I'm after cursed images here. I'm after something weird. I'm after something that's going to make me question well, I am questioning things, but no. That's weak. It's wrong to, name people. But, Timothy, get good, man. Let me... It's probably a better idea that I expand this a little bit that way. Actually, no, it won't make any difference, because you're going to see the names on the Discord server anyway. Right. Next one. Meh. That's goofy. I'll say that's goofy because the sticks on the eyes make it look more like a snail. But cursed, I wouldn't call it cursed. Nah, it's not cursed. You don't get... 0 out of 2 have been cursed so far. Disappointed. That... Now that has... There's a story behind that one. Without question. It's just so weirdly edited together. There's no way that's real. I've done a video on camel locomotives before. That's not. That's semi-cursed. I don't want to say it's blurst. It's more blurst than cursed. Because, like, 12 driving wheel engines do exist. Those have existed and they do. But it's the fact that this is such like an old locomotive with 12 driving wheels and the cab on top. I just don't know how to feel about it. I'm going to put it as blurst. Not cursed, but blurst. I'm assuming it's Photoshop. American locomotives have always been weird. There's a chance it might be real, but I'm putting that in the more blurst than cursed. Don't really see what's meant to be cursed about this. I'm just looking now, actually. It's missing its cab. Maybe it's a model. So it doesn't really count much if it's a model. This one is... the tenders... I think you reckon he's compensating for something? You reckon he's compensating for something? Something along the lines of not a good amount of mileage on from his tender. That's so goofy. Now the real question, I'm looking at that as well. Is that just like a model train at the front, or is that one of those like little sit-on ones? If you know what I mean, like one of those 12-inch gauge ride-on engines. Because I'm looking at it. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking that is just a model. It's hard to tell with the resolution of the image. Probably a prop, you're right. So, blurst, definitely. I think, you know what, that's the first one that's going in the official blurst folder. Should I save these into a folder? Nah. We're here for the moment. So yeah, that's officially blurst. This is... Tom Scott video. It's just as soon as I saw this, I could immediately hear the intro. I could just immediately hear the Tom Scott, I am here at da-da-da-da-da-da. I love this. I love Tom Scott. Oh man. I'm gonna try doing an impression of Tom Scott. Don't get angry at me if it doesn't sound good. But I am here on the island of Sodor, and behind me there is a steam locomotive with a face who has derailed, which the locals tell me is quite a common occurrence here. No, I lost it. I lost the Tom Scott impression. That wasn't even good. Someone get one of those AI things and get them to like speak in Tom Scott's voice. Again, not cursed though. For people wondering who Tom Scott is, he's a British YouTuber who does these very short, informal documentaries. Highly recommend him. His content's very sort of short form, similar to mine. So I can't recommend him enough, because he does some very quirky videos, but also some quite eye-opening ones. Watch Tom Scott. Again, that's funny, but it's not cursed. So far, Discord, you're failing to impress me. We saw this picture down here. We saw the A4 in Intercity livery last time I did this, so I'm going to refrain from commenting, but what the actual hell am I looking at? What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me zoom in on this. Let me just to give you guys a better idea of what we are dealing with here. What is that? Please explain to me what I am looking at. It's just like someone's taken the Fat Man nuclear bomb, cut like from the top middle to the back off, like diagonally, painted it to look all flowery, stuck it on wheels, and then what looks to be the Scarecrow from Bob the Builder. He was just dipped or spray painted gold and is now currently stood on the back of whatever abomination has been made here. I don't know if I can, like, call it cursed, because this is just in a whole nother league of its own. Make my microphone a bit louder. Hold on one sec. Boom. There you are. I'm louder now. I apologise for everyone who just perfected their sound. I don't know what this is. And I don't want to keep looking at it. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure I want to keep looking at it. Let's shrink this right back down again. Boom. Where do you find this stuff? Like, what do you have to type in to Google Images to find that picture? What forums do you have to browse to find this stuff? Like, it's genuinely bemusing to me. Oh, Lord. Right, let's just move swiftly on before I'm sick. Not cursed. Kitson Still Engine, done a video on that. The boy. It's not the big boy, it's just the boy. The unbigged boy. I like this. It's stupid. I love that pictures of this exist. Not cursed, blurst more than anything. It is the boy. It's the Union Pacific lad. The small boy. The cute boy. The underdeveloped boy. The large lad. Deploy the boy. Boy deployed. I like this. I'm gonna say I like this. I like the boy. Next, also, shout out to anyone who decided to censor their images. Credit to you. Do that if you're posting images. Censor them. If you've already posted a picture and you forgot to censor it, find it, delete it, censor it. Repost it and censor it, sorry. Or edit it to censor it, whatever. Next is... Again, it's a camel locomotive. Probably an inspection engine. Looks goofy as hell, but meh. Oh, that orange juice got quite strong to the bottom of the glass. Oh. Camel locomotive. Mid. Yeah, it's an Atlantic camel, but not cursed. For an image to be cursed, you have to pause and question what has led to this image existing. That, I know what's behind that, so it doesn't concern me. Oh, no. How do I... No, just... No. Goodbye. Moving on. What engine is that meant to be? Is that meant to be a big boy? It's hard to tell from this angle because you can't see the wheel arrangement. I can't tell. Regardless, just the green with the yellow cab looks so goofy. Again, it's hard to call this cursed because when it's a model, you don't question it so much because you can just disassemble a model and spray paint it green. That's fine. It looks goofy as hell, but that's fine. So, not cursed. You know, considering this is meant to be the cursed train stream, honestly, you guys, you've not done a very good job, guys. I'm not impressed. You've given a pretty poor selection so far. Come on, wow me. That's... yeah. There's definitely a sort of weird aura around having half a face sticking out over the buffer beam. Like, what's that, the World War II thing where it's the guy peering over the wall? Kilroy. Kilroy was here. It's giving me that kind of vibe. It's goofy. Not cursed, that's goofy. Oh, this is a long picture. And this... What? Oh, let me just make this bigger for you folks. Real quick. That's a Pennsylvania Railroad locomotive. But it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a quintuplex, is it? 5 sets of 5 like bogies. Like, what makes it more weird is the fact that as each bogie goes along, there seems to be an additional set of driving wheels attached to it. Like, hold on, let me just see if I can make this even bigger, just so you can see. So it starts with 2 driving wheels. Well, it starts with 2 sets of driving wheels, so it's 4, and then it goes to 6. One sec. 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 12. So it's not so much the fact that, you know, it's a ridiculous engine to begin with, But the more you look at it, the more ridiculous it gets. Why does it have two tenders? Why is one set of tenders fully powered and the other one not? Like... Oh, definitely more cursed than a lot of other things we've seen today so far. Definitely in the cursed club. Not the Blurst Brigade. Let me just center that. It's just so weird looking. Next up is the gingerbread train. I like that, you know. Someone's going to crucify me for saying that, but I like that. That's fun. That's like a very festive thing someone's done. It's cute. I can see this chugging around the North Pole. I could see this. I could set this up under my Christmas tree. Have it going in a circle. I'd be happy with that. I like that. It's more adorable than cursed, so not cursed that is. Next up is not so oh, it took me a second to fully process the picture, because not only obviously the main attraction being this gentleman back here, this quirked up gentleman doing goofy things, but it's the fact that the newspaper also reads Subway Maniac Incident Saw. It took me a moment, but this is goofy as hell. I like this. Blurst, not cursed. Would it be a cursed train picture, though? That is the question. It takes place on a train. It takes place on a train, but we're after cursed pictures of trains. So it's Blurst. This gets a free pass. It takes place on a subway. That's a free pass. Next, we've had that one. Just a train within a train. Stupid but funny. Next is a nasty looking incident. Let's make this a bit bigger for the sake of studying. So, I'm trying to figure out what engines are these. And you've got these wheels here. I'm assuming it's hard to tell if this is an 060 or if this is a 260, because these wheels here, I can't tell if these have been like pulled. Actually, looking closer, these have been pulled off this locomotive here. What the hell happened? That's a nasty accident. Luckily, no one was hurt, but... Ooh. Not sure it qualifies as cursed, but it's certainly not something nice. Let me just move that up a bit. This one says, look at the number plate. Okay. I'm looking at the number plate, and I get it. Let me just expand this. That's funny. That's funny. It's the funny number, guys. I don't know if I want to give this a spot on the cursed because it's such a simple baseline joke. Nah. I'm sorry. I can't in good conscience put that on the gosh darn cursed trains platform. I can't. It's funny in a modern perspective, but I just don't think I can in good conscience classify that as cursed. Blurst perhaps, but not cursed. Also, hello to Jason. To Jason, homeboy, home dog, sweet slice, bread slice, chicken tikka pasty. How you going? Nice to have you back. Let's keep going. That's... Oh no, guys, it's evil. It's an evil big boy train. It's evil. Cursed in the same way those terrible paint Sonic OCs are cursed, but not cursed in that I would put it on our list. So I'm sorry, big boy edit fan art, but you're not on this list. Falcon's time to shine. Oh! That is what I'm after. That is what I'm after when I say I want cursed images. Oh my god. What in the name of all that is holy? It's such a weird face. My man looks like he's completely zoned out. Have we seen this one before? I think we might have. We had quite a few of these weird Day Out with Thomas faces the last time, but still. And it's the fact that he's got grey eyebrows. It's the fact that this is an old man. And they're putting it on a diesel. Ooh. I don't know how to feel about that one, but that's definitely more cursed than it is anything else. Oh no, and it just keeps going. Oh no. It just keeps going. Why is it blue? Why is it blue and why are the eyes shut? How can they see where it's going? Oh, thank you to Jason for the 20. I'm sorry. I tried to put it out of its misery, but then here's another one that's just appeared to put us in more misery. Oh, Avatar. It's Avatar. Oh, you know what? James Cameron really knows what he's doing for Avatar 3, don't he? Oh no. Why is he blue? Or she? It? Why is it blue? No. Let's move on. Oh god. It's just these? Is this all they've posted? Is just these faces? No. Why is it green? Why is the bottom of it green? It's green around the bottom edge. Why? Is it ill? It's clearly just spotted like a fox or something. It's clearly just spotted something besides the tracks that it finds infinitely more notable or worthwhile looking at than where it's going. Hell, even the driver, the driver himself, look at him. He's turned around. He wants nothing to do with this. He's just like, nah, not even I want to look dead ahead. Oh, God. It's in pain. Oh, and this is the worst one yet. I'm not making this bigger. I'm not making this bigger. Why is it green? Why is the face green? Why has it got weird patterns on the side? Why any of this? Why am I here? Why am I doing this stream? I should be getting some well-earned rest. Oh boy. Let's I think I need a bit more I think I need a bit more orange juice. Why is it green? It looks like an Easter egg. It's the Green Goblin. He's greening out. I'll give you a $10 super chat if you do an unironic video about how awesome it was in Maggie's Britain. Well, first of all, I don't do super chat commissions. Second of all, to do a video on why it was great in Maggie's Britain, I'd ask for at least 2,000. So, yeah. Oh boy. Why is he green? Let's get some orange juice flowing. I need more orange juice. Oh boy. It is just a goblin. Why is the green one is just like a goblin? Let's just stir this. Apologize for the... Do you like that ASMR? That ASMR spoon stirring of a drink? It is just the Green Goblin. Peter. Peter, you gotta help me. Peter, I've been turned into a train, Peter. Peter, the Mind Goblin. The Mind Goblin makes me think I'm a train, Peter. You gotta help me. Goodness gracious, Mr. Oswald, Mr. Osborne. Sure, I can help you. But if you gotta let me know before I help to fix you. What's the Mind Goblin? Yeah. Mind Goblin these nuts. Godspeed, Spider-Man. Godspeed. Okay. Oh my god, he's going insane now. Yes, I am. Peter. Peter, I'm looking at trains, Peter. Gobby, don't. What are you trying to do? I'm gonna derail the trains, Peter. No, hold on. It's Spider-Man. They don't address each other by their first names unless this is Spider-Man 1. So it's... You can't stop me, Spider-Man. I'm going to derail this Ohio Railroad locomotive. No, Gobby, don't do that. It's full of corrosive chemicals. You'll poison the water. That's my plan. You can't stop me, Spider-Man. I'm going to poison everyone in Ohio. No, Mr. Osborne. I'll stop. I need to move on. This is... oh, boy. Oh, boy, that's... that's a lot of thrash. Oh, boy. I've got over 200 people looking at me doing Green Goblin impressions. I hate this. Oh, the Great Northeastern Railway. That's oh boy. You're boring me, Spider-Man. You're boring me, Spider-Man. Once I've derailed this train, I'm gonna tip over a barge. No water in a 1,000-mile radius of Ohio will be safe to drink. And soon, everyone will be like me. And then Spider-Man punches him in the face in the end. Oh boy. Why is... you'd think they should ease up on the throttle. That is like if there were to ever be a metal train album, you're right, chat. If there was ever some sort of metal album to do with trains, that's the album cover. That's good. What? What? That's cursed. That's cursed. Straight up cursed. TA wants pictures of Spider-Man. One sec, TA, so let me just send you some real quick. Oh boy, $10. Why is it on one wheel? Why is it... it's not a unicycle because it's two wheels, one on either side, but... how? It's Photoshop, but it's... O2O, my beloved. That is terrible to look at. I don't like that in the slightest, but I can't look away. How would it work as well? Because, like, the boiler would weigh at one end, but with all the coal and... or wood and the engine crew on the other... would it just be, like, leaning forward slightly and the cow catchers just grinding onto the rails? It's one of those things I kind of have to think about, but I don't want to, you know? Oh, boy. Tractive effort, 5. Turn it into a paddle boat. Oh, boy. It's... that's cursed. Okay, let's move on. It's cursed. This... someone sent me this as well. That was the Twitter live stream I did. Someone's already sent me this picture. Don't know if it's real. Looks stupid. Is... what? Oh, that's the most stupid thing I've ever seen. That's stupid. It's... so, for anyone who hasn't figured it out, essentially it's got 2 feet behind it, and each cylinder, instead of like powering the wheels, it just uses them like feet, and so they like push the engine along. Was it real? No, hold on. No way that was real. We're doing some live stream investigating. Hold on, it was called Brunton's Traveller. Oh my god, this is a real thing. It's called a steam horse locomotive. This is real? I'm looking at the Wikipedia article of it right now. This is a real thing. Why? Who thought this was a good idea? Maximum speed 3 miles an hour. Or for everyone else using metric, that's 4.8 kilometers an hour. Hold on, what's walking pace? What is the average walking speed? Okay. According to Medical News Today, for most healthy adults, the average walking speed is about 3 miles an hour. Obviously, different heights, age, gender, etc., that plays a role, but... What? So this thing could only go at walking pace. Also, this was the first locomotive explosion. Hold on. Let's bring that up again. Are you telling me this is the first steam locomotive to officially explode? Oh, that's cursed. That's cursed. I don't think anything else can... That's cursed. What? I think that's one of the most cursed things I've ever seen. Wow. Well, congratulations, Dylan, however you pronounce that. Dylan was here. Well, first of all, that's a video in of itself, but second of all, who thinks that's a good idea? Oh boy. Gleaton says... Is that Photoshop or is that just really well done? That's... That's funny. That's definitely blurst. As someone who has an appreciation for the Alien films, that's good. Was this just done as like an art piece? Is this photoshopped? Because if this was done as an art piece, hats off to whoever did this. They've done a very good job. It's creative. I like it. With just the little coupler as well coming out of the mouth. That's well done. Blurst, not cursed. It's blurst, but I like it. That's hilarious. I love it. Up next is a screenshot from Railroads Online of a train derailing, which... Yeah... A little bit. You've seen my live streams. This happens all the time. That engine was Czech, so it might have an homage to Geiger. Was H.R. Geiger Czech? That wouldn't surprise. Makes sense. That is an engine. So that's what, a Great Western 280 that's had a different paint job and flags stuck on it. It's not the worst looking thing I've ever seen. Like Tor Valley, when that was painted purple for the what was it? The Queen's Jubilee. When that was painted purple, that didn't look too bad. So that's don't really know what I'm looking at. Roblox? Yeah, it's Roblox. Yeah. Meh. What? Okay, that's... It doesn't help that this is really small, so I'm going to try and, like... I've got it open in... I can't tell what that is. I'm not going to zoom in. I want you guys to look at this and try and tell me what it is I'm looking at. Because it just looks like a steam engine with a load of stuff bolted around the funnel. It's an Austrian engine? I'm sure it is. Looks goofy as hell. Looks like condensing equipment. Sure. Just a train with a load of stuff glued on. Doesn't matter. Someone stuck googly eyes on. Is that Tornado, I want to say? Or is that Blue Peter? That's Tornado. That looks... It's derpy, but it's funny. I can't argue. Stick googly eyes on anything, it becomes funny. So not cursed, but funny. It is objectively comedic. Is that German? I believe that's German. What does that say? So that's Glede jaar til en stor dag med kobligen er. No, I've butchered the pronunciation of that so horribly. I think it's Austrian. Probably Austrian. That region of Europe, at least. I can't pronounce that, and I'm not going to bother. I don't know what to make of it. Oh no. Oh no, I pray this was not real. I pray this is not a real picture. I've seen a couple of Photoshop or like some like attempted designs like this. I don't like this. What's that? Why? There's so many questions. Like, first of all, you've got the driving wheels at the front. You've got 4 cylinders, one in each corner, driving a single wheel each. And then you've got all these smaller wheels in the middle, assumably to keep it on the tracks, give it some form of stability. But, like, why? And then that's not including the fact that it doesn't have its funnel at the front, but it's got this great big pipe going across, and the funnel stuff comes out the back here. Who? Someone looked at this. Someone sat down with a pencil and paper and drew this. And not only did they draw this, they figured out the schematics of it, they figured out the length, the driving wheels. That pipe is a mortar cannon. No. What? Why would you fit a mortar to a train? Why would you fit a mortar to a steam locomotive? Why? Yeah, someone's saying it's a mortar. Why would you do that? I have no reason to believe you, but looking at this thing, I have no reason to doubt you either. It's horrible. I don't like it. Moving on, because there's only so much heartbreak a man can take before he becomes the Joker, and I don't want to become the Joker. I've already become the Green Goblin today. The Quinceplex. I think I touched on these briefly when I did the triplex videos, or triplex, depending on how you want to pronounce it. That's certainly... There's no way that boiler would produce enough steam for that. That's a terrible idea. Gotta love the high pressure, lads. Oh! That's, it certainly looks high pressure. I'll give him that. That's... Hold on, what's that? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Wait. You know that fish staring meme from SpongeBob? Why is it... Yeah, this is the picture. Hold on, so let me... It just looks like that fish staring from SpongeBob. I don't know. I guess it's just like the big round boiler. Let me see if I can... Yeah, here we go. Just this. You tell me you're not seeing that. Tell me you're not seeing what I'm seeing right now. Unless... Hold on. Has the screen just gone completely black for you guys? No, it hasn't. Okay. Are you telling me you're not seeing that? Like... Identical. Absolutely. Absolutely. Next. Oh. Oh no. Well, we'll just acknowledge this one. And I think we'll just move on and swiftly say that it's cursed. Let me just tweak the size of this real quick. That's, yeah. Let's move on. Okay. That's a big funnel. That's an awfully big funnel. Why is it so big? I'm guessing it's a spark arrestor. That's what those big things are on like old American wood burning locomotives, is they're spark arrestors. But why is this one so big? Like, the rest of the engine's fine. It's a wood-burning saddle tank engine with a load of logs towed behind it. It's a logging engine, very slapdash. But, like, why is it such a big... Like, the spark arrestor is wider, got a greater diameter than the boiler. I don't know if it's cursed. Wouldn't call it cursed. Weird, not cursed. No, that's just cheating, because that's... Well, yeah. That's the one I used for the thumbnail of the last video. This one... Do models count? For all you die-hard American railroad enthusiasts, this one's for you. I can't say this affects me a lot, but I can imagine there are some of you who are going to be quite upset at this. So, models do not count, unfortunately. But, you know what? Yeah. It's yeah. Whatever. Mr. HST says... That's... Conceptually, I find that funny. I don't think it's cursed, though. That's goofy. That's goofy as hell. Just holding, like, the big cutout next to you, so you look like someone else is just sneaking past them, like Solid Snake style. It's made in Roblox, so it's not that cursed. It's kind of meh. Oh boy, we've got another 4 poster here. We'll start with this one. Oh god. No, these are all just... Yeah, no, I'm just moving swiftly on that. That's just a Union Pacific big boy thirsting over... What is it? Has Been Hotel? Characters? I'm moving past that. That's cursed, but not in the way I'm after. So I should probably actually acknowledge what I've had on screen for the past 30 seconds. It's been acknowledged. Moving on. It looks stupid. Like the flush tank all around it. It's just a fridge. Yeah, it is just a fridge on wheels, but Me when the Campton, but America. Oof. Again, had this one on the Twitter stream, but it's such a goofy design. It's just, like, why is it so low down, but yet so... forget it, moving on. More serious submission. Remember seeing his YouTube video, thought it'd be perfect. Oh! I know what this is. It's kind of cursed, but I don't mind it. I've seen the video of this. I've seen the video of this at work. It's, basically, it's a fireless locomotive, which I will maybe do a video on those at some point. But that is basically just a tank of either compressed air or steam. And it's just the same as a steam locomotive. You just set the direction and you just pull the regulator and off he goes. Which, it's kind of cursed, but I wouldn't call it that cursed. It's fine. It's quirky, I'd say. It's just a quirked up engine. That is... I think we had this one on the stream as well, but I'll take a moment to acknowledge it's... it's... Yeah, folks, you got your cab forwards. Yeah, this is the video on the cab forwards you're on about. It's just the front half of like a proper Santa Fe diesel engine, but it's replacing the cab of a cab forwards engine. That's... Oh, is it a cab forwards big boy as well? Oh, there's layers to this. I've just noticed as well, the funnel looks like it's been, the chimney, whatever you want to call it, has been covered over as well. So there's nowhere for like the exhaust fumes to get out. Now you've pointed this out, the longer I look at it, the goofier it gets. It's not the worst thing, but it's one of those things where like the longer you look at it, the worse it gets. Just the mix of the paint job, the model, everything comes together to create this... I don't know. It's very weird. Next picture. Ooh. That's that's bugging me a bit. That's really bugging me. 'Cause like I'm looking at it and I know it's missing its like, you know, real set of axles. But what's really bugging me is how when you look at is these power lines here, they're really throwing me off. Because it looks like the entire boiler of the engine is tilting upwards. It looks like because it's missing this wheel here, like it's starting to like the front's tilting upwards. But it's not, because the back is still level with the tender. But the angle and everything, it looks like it's tilting upwards, but it's not. But it is, but it's not. This isn't so much cursed because it's just missing a wheel. This is cursed because it's like genuinely confusing to look at. I'll definitely on the cursed end of things. Yeah, this was on the Twitter thing as well. I've seen this. Obviously not in real life. Train Boy did a video on these, which... Fair play, he beat me to it, but it's... kind of sad that I did want to make a video on these, but then... Well, hold on. Right, let's try that again. I found out about these when Train Boy did a video on them. And it just kind of irked me because this is without question something I would have loved to have done a video on. I guess I can still do a video on it. Like, Train Boy doesn't exactly own the rights to talk about specific things, but he's already done a video on them. I think it's Train Boy at least. I could be wrong. I feel like it was Train Boy though. I might do a video on them one day, but just the convertible... Honestly, this is quite clever, because it's just, hey, we need double the power from our shunters. What do? We just take another shunter. Okay, but then we've got to have two crews. What if we just connect them? What if we just connect the cabs together? Genius. That's Now that's 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 stupid. I love that. That's so stupid. That's what happens if you hit the brakes. That's what happens if you hit the brakes and you're not properly fastened down. Picasso Class 8, yeah. It's italicized, it's italics. Aerodynamic. With neck issues. Oh, Lord, that's... Oh, he got that lean. It's Michael Jackson from Smooth Criminal. Was it Smooth Criminal? Where he does like the forward lean and then he leans back. Someone quickly make... Someone... creative people in my chat. Quickly... do a mock GIF video edit of a Class 8 shunter doing the Michael Jackson lean forwards. That's your challenge. That's all. That's it. Do that. Ooh. Not sure how to feel about that. I mean... I don't want to say it, but it kind of works. Like, it is unfathomably wrong, but it kind of works. Like, I don't want to like this. I don't want to like this. Because I know it's wrong. But it doesn't look that bad. Like, the Bullied Pacifics were always kind of weird looking anyway because, you know, they had the casing, but it doesn't look bad. I want to hate this, but I don't have a visceral reaction to it. I think that's what makes it more cursed, though. The fact that it's a style that works. It shouldn't, but it does. It's a weird feeling. This one is... It's just a tiny little Union Pacific pulling a tiny little carriage. That's so stupid. Again, not counting models, but that's stupid. I like that. Next one is... Oh... You know, It's just the funnel. That would have been fine if it was just a little diesel pulling pulling the rest of the carriages. I don't think anyone would have argued. But the funnel just doesn't look right. Like, maybe... I kind of get it if, like, out the front here, that's where the exhaust naturally came out. And it kind of makes sense to have, like, the tall exhaust at the front, and you think, well, you might as well just put the casing around it. But, I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Ooh. What? What? Ooh, that... I don't know about this one. It's just weird looking. It just looks like a flatbed someone's just dumped something onto. I don't know what this is. Why does it look like the thing I found in my ex-girlfriend's bedroom, like, nightstand? Is this meant to be like a locomotive? It's a nuclear... Now that's a nuclear powered train. That's meant to be nuclear powered. I don't know. I think I've seen it before. I think it's an Indian steam electric hybrid. Okay. So it's a steam electric... Okay. Now the wheels are making more sense. I don't know. Bro looks like Bullet Bill. It does, actually. It looks weird, but I wouldn't say cursed. Oh! Now that is cursed. Conceptually alone, that is cursed. It looks like it's from some sort of fiction book. Okay, forget. I've just suddenly been hit with a burst of energy for this. Let me... You guys gotta see that. Like... We've been over this earlier. Why is it got arms? Why is it climbing up the hill literally with its arms? It's got arms on it. What? Let's make this even bigger just to... It's got hooks that it... What? Tim Burton vibes. That, yeah. Why, though? Why would you not just, Why would you not just hook a cable onto one end? Why is it gotta, like, climb the hill like that? Also, when you think about it, what happens if the track levels off? Because the boiler's going to go diagonal, go like wonky. That is the weirdest looking thing I have ever seen. That is so wonky. And it's just the fact that it's not even properly figured out. There's just a big wheel here that this piston's turning that's just making these arms go. Also, another question. We're all contemplating why, it's using hooks to climb the hill. How does it get back down? Does it just, like, hook into the sleepers on the track like a ladder and just slowly lower itself? Don't get me wrong, I'm sure someone designed this in like an anime steampunk Studio Ghibli kind of way. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it, but I don't... Ooh, no. That's just... I'm not feeling it. Okay, let's shrink this back down. Alright. Back to it. But, man. Nah. Not feeling that. Oh, God. Oh. Now that's just like some German expressionism kind of stuff. That's something I'd expect to see in like an Eastern European cartoon. I don't know. Oh, that's... He needs putting out of his misery. He does. Depression, sad. Thomas smoked the Welsh coal. Oh, jeez. Oof. Nah. I could somebody tell me where this is? I'd like to go there, find this poor engine, and just cover him with petrol and just put him out of his misery. I feel like I need to do that because, oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. Next up is something red in the middle. It's just another one of these repaints with a different railroad company on it. That's... meh. Again, this doesn't affect me too badly. There's probably someone here in chat that's genuinely having a stroke because of this picture, but... I'm fine with it. Next. There's a joke in there somewhere to be made about Viagra. But I'm not a smart enough man to make it, so you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You just got to go around like one semi-tight curve, and that thing is either going to derail. That's going to derail the wagon in front of it, or it's just going to bend and break. It's real. I can see it's real. Oh, jeez. Well, off to visit your mother. That's so stupid. Right. Oh, that caught me so off guard. Oh, I was not expecting that. This whole stream has just become one great big innuendo. Like, it's just become one innuendo after another. First we have the extended coupler. We have the big, long, black boiler. And now we've just got coke nuts. That's not even funny. That's not even like a joke. It just says coke nuts. And for whatever reason, my childish brain... Oh god. Man, what are they putting in this orange juice? Jeez, it's ooh. Oh boy. Oh. Peter, you can't stop me now. Now I've got the train full of coke nuts. No, Green Goblin, don't do it. Too late, Spider-Man. I've got the coke nuts wagon. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. What we got? Yeah, we had this one as well. Just the big indent with the sort of sad face on it that's meh. The triangle train, the Toblerone train. I think someone told me why this is like this. I can't remember what for. I think it's something to do with like a tunnel. I don't know. The Photoshop train. Oh, is it photoshopped? Nah. Here's me thinking it was real. Gosh darn, I'm believing things that are on the internet. I'm believing everything that's on the internet. Who gave me access to the internet? I should do the smart thing and unplug myself from the internet. I should turn off my internet, delete my YouTube channel, and never... Yeah. You're supposed to have a third thing, but meh. I'll just turn off my internet and delete my YouTube channel. Because how could I believe that was real for even a moment? Gosh darn it, guys. Anyway, next up is... Whoa. Why is it in a river? Why is this engine going through a river? Why is there a train in the water? POV Florida. SIP flood Ohio. I'm guessing that's just like a freight yard that's flooded. But it's just, I love the energy this has. I just love this imagery. It's tugs. I think the engine's flooded. You think? You think it's flooded, do you? You think they might be taking on a bit of water? You must be out of your mind, mate. Yeah, let's position this. Engines don't go fishing. No, they don't. Betsy Gaming says... Oh god, this thing. I will do a video on this eventually. But yeah, nah, it's cursed. Yeah, it's cursed. Proposed design for the Niagara. Yes, the NYC was actually considering this. Oh, it's a duplex. Ooh. I mean, there have been other 444Os before, but I don't like... It's a double Atlantic. I don't like it. Burn it with water. I'm not sure that's how that works. Oh boy. Restore all parts. I think you're gonna need to... We're not doing models, but that's definitely a... It's definitely a yikes from me. What else we got? A demonstration of the Midland Railway's O10O's headlamp at Bromsgrove. Why is it shot like big? I'm guessing this is Big Bertha. Why? Because it's the Midland Railway's O10O. Why is it shot like it's a war film. And like this brake van, I'm assuming it's a brake van here. And it's shot like this brake van is like just broken out of a prison camp. And this is the engine that's just caught them in the act. The unmatched power of the sun. Casually. It's... I knew Big Bertha had like a high intensity headlamp. I didn't realise it was that intense. Interrogation. It is. It is. Just any moment I'm just expecting to hear a... Okay. Now tell us once again, where are you hiding your friends? I won't speak to you. Just slapping, punching people. Interrogations. I really need to stop doing this whole sound effects and role-playing thing because someone's going to take that out of context and someone's going to take that out of context. We have you surrounded. Put your hands in the air. Right. Next. Well, I'm assuming... I'm looking at it. This is obviously fake. Looking at, like, all the lamps set up in the background, I'm assuming this is something they've done for a film. It's a quirky image, I'm not gonna lie, but you can tell because of how none of these slabs are coming out of the ground, they're all stacked on top of it. It's either an art project or I'm looking at like these stands here, and these are the sort of stands you get on a film set with like the great big lights on the end or the great big panels they use to block out the sun so they can keep the lighting consistent. I think what ties it together is just a little kid at the front, just like, yep, that's a good picture. Quirky, not cursed, but quirky. And again, what is it with people taking these electric engines and just putting them in different colours? What is it with this? Why is it this specific class of engine? Why? I get the paint job's stupid, but why is it specifically this class? Because the last few we've looked at that have had a weird paint job, it's been these. The GG ones. Ah, man. PensyFan19 says real. I sure hope this is. Because this is... I want to ride on this. That looks so fun. Someone just basically shoved a boiler onto... Just welded together some frames, stuck a boiler on it, and has just basically bolted a sofa to the front. I love this. Something I would love to do is build or like buy one of those, just one of those little rail trolleys people build. That's just basically a slab of wood with wheels bolted on that they just stick an old either motorbike engine or an old lawnmower engine on. And they just drive those down old abandoned railroads. I want to do that. And I'd love to do that on this. You're telling me that... Okay, fellas, imagine it. You're on a date. And then, out of nowhere, some dapper gentleman pulls up in this whistles at your girl and says, "Hey babe, wanna go for a ride?" What do? Because no one in their right mind would say no. I'm sorry, whoever owns this vehicle, we're all in trouble. Because they're just going to be out just... Oh, man. I'd join them, you'd join them. Yeah! That's the right answer. That is the correct answer. Okay, 3 pictures. Let's see what's here. That's... it's Thomas the Tank doing cocaine. I don't really care about that. Just... Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of those. I do not want to see those. Goodbye. Train set. I mean, you've laid it out in the kind of a phallic shape, so I guess that's cursed, but not really. Americanized fairly, anyone? Okay. That's not too bad. It's just a fairly locomotive that's got cow catchers and American fittings. I'll take that. I like that. That's like the least offensive thing I think we've seen all night. Another one from Weird Dude. It's just that same picture again, so skip. A random Ginty sends... Oh no. I know we're not supposed to be doing model trains, but something about a Ginty with LNER painted on the side it kind of looks a bit like Great Western Forest Green as well. I know there's only a slight difference in shading between like Great Western and LNER greens, but that's what it looks like. I'm not liking that. That's kind of cursed. That's on the more to the cursed end, I'd say. Also, yes, someone understands what I want. Yes. Oh boy. Oh yes. That's redneck engineering. You name a more sort of like boomer suburban dad vehicle than this. Because when you think about it, right, you're on a railway, you're on railway tracks, which is, you know, train spotting and modelling is something a lot of typically is an old man hobby. But then you've got the golf cart as well, which, as we know, golfing is also an old man hobby. And so... You're telling me the guy that's driving this around isn't someone that's like... a kind of... a slightly, like, a heavy dad bod 60-year-old guy with, like, slightly thinning grey hair. He's got, like, a white polo shirt on. He's got shorts. He's got socks and sandals. And he's got a pair of sunglasses on. And he's got the biggest smile on his face. 'Cause that's who I'm seeing driving this. Not only has someone invented the car, but we've invented the person that drives it. Okay. Next up is North. And he put... No, obviously a drawing, but honestly not far off what happened at the Rainhill trial. Might do a video on the Rainhill trial one day because that's... yeah, it's real fun. But it's just... oh, man. What's quirky as well is the fact that not only is it, you know, a locomotive powered by horses on a conveyor belt, but the fact that around here, this is rope. This isn't a chain or gears or anything like that. This is rope they're using. This isn't like a band. This isn't a flywheel. This isn't a belt. This is just straight up rope. Like, oh god. You're losing so much traction by using rope. It seems inefficient. Oh, you think? You think that seems inefficient? Instead of having a boiler, instead you got to get the horses on there and make sure they all walk and they don't get sick from standing in the same place but moving. Oh, God. What else we got here? That's too small and too poor a quality, but it looks like the top of a car on some sort of flatbed, which wouldn't surprise me if someone's made that. That's basically how the Shea locomotive got made. So, no points there. Ooh. Cursed. Definitely... no, not definitely cursed, but there's the fact that it's a modern paint. The fact you've painted the smoke box as well. The fact the smoke box is painted the same colour. I don't like that. We've had this one already. The A4's painted with the Virgin Trains livery, which doesn't look terrible, but the longer you look at it, the worse it gets. So I'm... oh no, this one... oh, that's a lot of pictures. Okay, let's see what we... god, no. Oh no, no. I've done a video on the Holton engines, but it's how rudimentary this is, and it's the fact that the carriages are on wheels, are like stacked as well. No. Oh god, we've got like... oh, we've got another 9. Okay. That's just a load of frames with wheels that I can pass on. That looks fine. That... oh! How would you get that around a corner? How would you get that? That could only ever operate on perfectly straight track or like a curve of like 0.1%. No. Whoever made that, it looks bad and you should feel bad. That's just an engine doing downward dog. Oh Lord. That's... oh no, now that makes sense. Why does that make sense? Hold on. So You're telling me this is for going up that... No. No, the one with the claw grabby arms made more sense than this. How did you... No, make it make sense. Ugh. Where did you... No. No, why is there so many tenders? Who's designing these? Who is designing this? How does this navigator turn? Why? That's how I get... No. No. How is this the most tame one out of every one we've seen? I don't. The fact that these have pistons that aren't connected to anything bothers me to no end. It bothers me, but not as much as just the design in general. Oh, God. No. Alright, go ahead, random Ginty. Oh yeah, it's that LNER Ginty again, that's fine, whatever. That's not bad, it's just a bus, someone's stuck on the rails. I can get behind that. It looks stupid, but it's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. That well got hit different. No, God. Are you trying to turn Henry into some sort of Garrett locomotive? Because there's more to it than just sticking a tender on the front. Oh. Why am I even considering this? Everyone knows my bias against Thomas the Tank Engine. Even Thomas over here seems to be just as shocked. Moving on. Railfan F traumatized, please. Okay, this looks fine. I don't see anything cursed. Oh, let me guess, they've modified it. What's cursed about these? Anyone? What is cursed about these? I don't... I mean, kids messing about on wagons, but that's nothing wrong. I guess the windows are cartoonishly big, but that's... it's just a different design. Is it different? Is it like... Are they photoshopped to be bigger, or is it just... Because they don't look terrible. That looks fine. I'm not... That's not cursed. Let's move on. Let's find something actually cursed. Like this. This is cursed. Why is the cylinder... Well, hold on. Why is there two sets of cylinders and why is the one set on backwards? Why would you do that? No. That's a terrible idea. No. Oh. I don't know how many more of these I can do, guys. Just why? Why would you add that backwards? What do you gain from doing that? Oh, Lord. Come on. Hit me with your worst. Union Pacific plane. Why? Why? It's stupid. It's stupid. Why? I don't know why you would photo. It doesn't even look good. Like the jet on the wing is like facing a bad angle. I don't. Next. That was the backhand. The plane was the setup, and that was the punchline. Romney Hythe and Dymchurch Railway, I mean no offence, but that's... Why does it have hair? Why does it have a tiara? Why is the hair green? I mean, I guess the engine's green, but still... Oh, God. I don't have anything to add to that. It just doesn't... It looks kind of where... Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to click on the next picture. And whatever pops up, I'm going to try and remain civil. My eyes are shut. I've clicked it. And I'm going to count to 3. And when I open my eyes, I'm going to open my eyes on 3. And when I look at it, I'm going to try and be civil. 1, 2, 3. Oh. You know what? That's... Oh god, no! I'm starting to process it, and it's coming back. No, no. Oh, so many questions. First of all, why is it? Why is it? Is that? Hold on. Hold on. Is it running on? Is it a monorail? I don't. It's only. I only see one piece of track, and these wheels seem to be more like inset. Is this a monorail? It's a monorail, but it has wheels sticking out either side that run along the ground anyway, so it's not a monorail. It's also got two driving wheels in the middle, and also the couplers at the front and the back, they just look like the tow bar off the back of someone's pickup truck. Who built this? Who designed this and said, good job? There's a second rail. I can kind of see it there, but I don't see it there though, behind. I can faint. Is there something going across the ground? I can't tell because of the quality of the image. So even then, if it's a monorail, even if it is a monorail, it fails because it has more than one rail. It's a moon rail. I thought no. I thought it didn't. I didn't think it would be as cursed as it was, but no. It's just gotten worse. And next, that's all things considered fine. I see like a big cog under here, but I've seen more offensive locomotive. That's very much a sort of put together engine. That's fine. That's fine. I can't argue with that one. Okay, what else we got? A random Ginty. Is this that goddamn Ginty again with the LNER green? No, it's not that cursed actually, because if I am correct, during BR's trials, when BR was testing Southern's bullied Southern Pacifics, they did just give it an an LMS tender and just sent it on its way because I don't think bullies tenders had water scoops. I think no, they might have, but I think it was just a compatibility thing. So it doesn't match, but it wasn't meant to. That's fine. I'm not arguing with that. That's fine. That's a lot of dead bodies. That's just a person sat with a load of dead bodies in the background, moving swiftly on. Mallard with Conrail pretty poorly cropped onto the back. I can see what you were going for. Not that bad. Oh, that's bad though. That is bad. Ooh, boy. What? It doesn't even have like a proper, like, any sort of decent coupling. It's just a pin. It's just a hole in the pin. Oh, jeez. I mean, I can see this has happened. Like, I can't fault this. Like, they've got the colour on point, they've got the lettering on point, but... Ah, jeez. It's not great. High pressure locomotives. That is... That is just a load of pipes glued together. That is just... Someone took, like, the wall texture from a boiler room asset and pasted it on the side of an engine. Like... Why? Why are there so many pipes? But I think the real thing that's confusing me is if you look at the tender here, this big gap in the middle looks so janky. It looks so weird. Ugh. I didn't notice it first, but now I'm looking at it. The tender is what's drawing my attention. I don't know, all these pipes and the boxiness and the weirdness of it, that's one thing, but this is... ToT cooking stream when? If I get enough donations at some point, sure. I'd like to do a cooking stream. Certainly better than spending over 2 hours of my life doing this. A random Ginty again. We've had this picture, but a clean version of it, so I like that. Mr. Laggy says, Boxy Boy. That is... Well, that's... Why is it so stumpy? Why is it so small? Like, oh. It's like the boiler is so short, but then the dome is like half the length of the boiler. And the lamp, like the big lantern at the front, is that the back? Is that the funnel on the top there? With the great big pot on it? What is this design? I don't know what this is. Because you got like the shed on the back, but it's the boiler and the front mechanism here. Because is that the funnel on the top? Because the funnel's not at the front. What is the boiler? And like, is the firebox in here? It has to be in there because the firebox can't be there. And if it is, that's bad placement. What? Oh, jeez. Tiniest of wheels. That's a drawing. I can pass that. I'm not fussed by that. Looks goofy, but I can pass that. Underdressed. Ooh. Oh, no. This is like when Mallard has its casing off and you feel like you're looking at something you shouldn't be. Like, I shouldn't be seeing all of this. Like, these electronics, these piping and, like, the pneumatic stuff all at the front. I shouldn't be seeing that. It's like open heart surgery. Or just any form of surgery on the human torso. You're captivated, But part of you knows you should not be looking at it. It's interesting to look at. We'll pin that as interesting. Not cursed, but interesting. Triangle train again. We've seen that. Whoa! Whoa! Now, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm impressed. Because obviously you've got the big crane here, the engine pushing it. And I don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is like the engine out of some sort of ship. It's either the generator or the engine or something out of some... I'm assuming it's a ship. But by Jove. Not cursed, that's just engineering. That's just impressive. Will it fit in my Ruston? Only if you try, buddy. What else we got? Also, if you're a maintenance guy, then this is the flavour of cursed you're probably into. I'm not much of a maintenance guy, but I can imagine this would be pretty painful to maintain. So, skipping along. Just a bunch of diesels with different paint jobs, nothing to see here. The Peter Griffin engine. I've seen that a couple times before. It's stupid and it's just a Photoshop. So, meh. Rain F. Surprise me. I've already seen that one. Obligatory G1. Oh, that took me a moment. Oh, that took me a moment. Oh, no. It just... When I read it as obligatory G1, I was like, okay, it's a G1, whatever. And then I realised, no, it's half of a G1. Oh, that looks so cursed. Oh, it looks so wrong. Darth Maul G1. GG.5. Oh, why would they do that? What possible use could they have for cutting a GG1 in half? Phil Swift here to show you the power of flex tape. And to show you the power of flex tape, I sawed this train in half. Just pulling out the chainsaw. I can imagine the advert in my head as well. How like he just has an angle grinder. He just has like an angle grinder cutting it in half, like not doing anything for the electrics, just straight through like all the important wiring. They cut it in half to make it into a snowblower. Really? Well, I guess it makes sense. As in, they're turning the engine itself into a snowblower, or as in they cut it in half so they can attach a snowblower to it, or they just wanted a smaller locomotive to push it, so they just cut one in half. That's... meh. At the end of the day, though, it doesn't look terrible. Which I think that is a sign of good locomotive design. The fact that this has been cut in half and still looks fine, I think that works. What else we got? Yep. Naked Mallard. Been over this. Play. Oh. Now, when doing some research on railway cannons, I did notice quite a few. I did notice quite a few of the US Civil War ones. Those are good. It is literally just a cannon bolted to the tracks. It's just a great big metal triangle and they've just cut a hole out. I do like that. It's slapstick redneck engineering at its best. What? That's... I don't know how to feel about this picture. Because it's quirky, but I like it. Just how... It's just this crane very nonchalantly just lifting up a tiny little shunter. Which, look at the coal bunker on that as well. And it's just the fact that like the crane isn't tipping, like there's some cartoon physics going on here. It's kidnapping. Mother cat holding its kitten. It does have that kind of energy. Of just picking your pet cat up and just being like, hey, you want this? I don't want it. You're in timeout. You timeout indeed. Let's see what else we got here. I think we've been over this one on the Twitter video. That's quirky. Probably going to do a video on that at some point. Oh Lord, 8. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, it's this again. No, it's this again. No. Oh, what is that? Why? Why are there so many tenders? No. Stop. Who is designing these? Stop designing these, please. Stop it. You have been warned. You've... Hi, Igor. Penn Central. Oh, I'm trying to move on. What happened to you? How do you get that mangled? What is this? Did this just roll off a cliff or something? Like the cab is gone. It's kind of hard to tell because it's so small, but... Oof. It's just a car on rails. Nothing goofy. Oh no, stop. No. Yeah, we've had that one. Okay, so, not too bad. Gas turbine engine. And just some tiny little engines as well. That's fine. Random Ginty. We've had that one. That was an album cover. That was great. What? Okay, this I like. This, I love this. Could you just imagine parking a locomotive somewhere? Like parking up and then having to like run into a ticket office just to, you know, sign some paperwork and whatever. And you come back out and this motherfucker has just rocked up in a truck and just towed away your engine. Like, that is... It's so cursed, but it's so cool. Can't park there, mate. Let's see what Sir Herbert Nigel Gresley has posted. The what? The Wakanda locomotive. Is that just like a Heisler? Or like a Climax? But for some reason, it's got wheels at the back but not at the front? Who made the pixel art for this? Also, I've seen Black Panther. They don't have wheels, do they? They have like a hover train kind of ordeal because vibranium is magic. Whatever you want to make, it can make. Next, we've had that. More cursed than Penn Central. I'm not seeing the issue here because I'm not a diehard American Railroad enthusiast. Could somebody tell me what this is? What the cursed thing about this is? Is there even something cursed about this? Or is it just that it's the Milwaukee Railroad? Oh, the Milwaukee Road was suicidal. Oh, is it that this just path? Was it just this railway path was just completely dangerous? I feel like I feel like there's a joke here, or there's something I'm missing. Don't look at the wheels. It's hard to see the wheels from this angle. Alright, this is confusing me, so oh god. Why? Oh boy. Okay, first of all, why is there a hot dog car? Second of all, why is Thomas the Tank Engine staring at the hot dog car as if he is about to ruin his day? Who would win in this fight, I wonder? Because the hot dog car has... It's got mobility because it doesn't have to rely on rails. However, Thomas has the power. Ah, boy. Whatever. I'm thinking way too much about Thomas looking at a hot dog. Oh. This is a video. This one is a video. Let's see what this is. Okay, that was very loud. I apologize. Let's. I had desktop audio muted anyway, so you guys are all right. Let's try this again. it just fell in. That's all it is. It's just a carrot. It's just a wagon falling into water. Another one from Random Ginty. Ooh. I think we've seen this one before on the Twitter poll. That's bad. What else we got? Just vans on the rails. That's fine. That's stupid, but that's fine. I like that they've actually got them back to back as well, so they can drive them both ways. That's fine. Haha. Haha, wheels, yeah, but can we talk about Baldwin's babyface streamlining? That is a lot of wheels. Why does it have so many driving wheels? I mean, it's certainly going to stay on the rails, but like, why does it have so many wheels? How many wheels does this have? Because I don't want to try and count them because the image is too low res. More wheels equals more fast. 32 driving wheels. Why? That's too many. De-streamlined. Ooh. That's... I mean, the quality of the image isn't helping, but like... Oh boy. Not too cursed. Seen worse. That doesn't look too bad. It's just a shed on wheels. Streamlined big boy. Is that a streamlined big boy? No, it isn't, because it doesn't have the extra wheels at the front. But so I just see an American locomotive with a total of 16 driving wheels. I'm like, that's a big boy. No, it's not a big boy. Still, though, just the slight bit of streamlining, it looks goofy as hell. Not cursed, but it's fine. Oh no. Oh god. That's cursed. That's cursed. Just a Daily Mirror ad painted on a locomotive. Presumably, I'm assuming this was an engine that was going to be scrapped. Like, you wouldn't paint an engine still in service like this. This had to have been scrapped. Oh boy. Let's see what else we got. This one says Milwaukee Road Class A without the streamlining. That does look horrible. Like, I don't know what it's meant to look like with the streamlining, but that on its own looks horrible. I wouldn't... Yeah, nah. I'm not happy with that. Classic. Oh, is that what it's meant to look like with the casing? Okay. Still doesn't look great. It kind of does have like that diesel look to it. But I don't know, it just feels kind of wrong. I'm not keen on it. It does have like a diesel look to it, but I'm not keen on it. Oh yeah, we've had those. Let's see what. Why is it just like bright white? I can't make out any details on this because it's so white. Oh. Nah, I'm not keen on that. Next up is... That's blurst. That's not cursed, that's blurst. That's a fun day out for the whole family, that is right there. Let me just make this bigger. Look at that. You're telling me you wouldn't want that? You got Dad driving the car. And you got the two in the middle and then this at the back. This would be a grand day out. That looks so fun. I want to build one of those. Quick, everyone, donate all of your money to me so I can build one of those. I don't know where I'd drive it. I'd probably drive it along like the tramway near where I live. I'd get arrested for it, but you know, wouldn't that be worth being arrested for? Driving a makeshift train down an actual usable tramway. Oh boy. Smoke is coarse and cleaned. That's goofy as hell. I'm assuming I'm assuming that's a water tower, and as a joke someone's decided to shove it down the funnel. That's silly, but I'll take it. Armstrong. I'm not seeing what's wrong here. Is this meant... Hold on, is this meant to be a single? A Great Western single? And I'm just not that familiar with the history? Oh, sorry, it's a Furness Railway, not a Great Western. I apologise. It's a Dean single, just not a single. Okay. So it is meant to be a single driver, and it's not. Honestly, it doesn't look bad with the extra wheel. I get it now, it does seem wonky, but it doesn't look terrible. A little crunchy. I think it's a little more than just crunchy, mate. I think it's burnt. Well toasted. Random oh, no. Ooh. I'm not keen on that paint job. It doesn't look right. Like, the thing is, this looks acceptable. This is acceptable as a paint job, but it doesn't feel right. Ah. I'm not feeling that. If you don't know, then you're lucky. The Valentine. Is this... It's not the Churchill Tunnel, is it? Because I know that was cursed because that caved in and vampires. What? But if you don't know, then you're lucky. I don't know. And I'm... Is this one of those things where someone's going to explain to me what's the deal with this tunnel, and I'm going to be like, oh yeah, no, that's bad. Oh, it is the Churchill Tunnel. Okay. Like, I did a Halloween video on that. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't stress it. It's not that scary. Oh no. Hold on. It took me a second to realise that's way longer than it should be. Oh no. Ooh. I don't like that. What's the next one? And that's the extended version, which again I do not like. No. We've been at this for nearly 3 hours now, so I'm going to have to call an end to this soon. So I'll... 10 more? I think 10 more seems fair. What do you say? Should... We'll look at 10 more, I'll wind down the stream, and we'll call an end to the night. That sound fair? Because I do still need to get some food. Okay. 10 more. And the condition is they are 10 more that we haven't seen before. So if it's a picture we've seen before, we can skip across. Right. Mallard, no brim. So, no, that doesn't count because we've seen that before. What is... Well, that's number 10. Why is it Conrail? Why Rocket and why Conrail? What's Conrail got to do... What? Stupid. Okay, and next is the atomic locomotive. I'll pass that one because that's a picture I used in my video on nuclear trains. So we've still got 9 more. We've seen that one. Still 9. Oh, my brother in Christ! Look at that! Look at that timber stacking skill. Never mind, like the cylinder arrangement. Look at that wood. How do you... Here's the thing, though. Like, that's too high because you can't take the wood from the top. So you'd have to start taking it from underneath, and it would start... And it would, like... It would all, like, start falling from underneath, wouldn't it? Oh, that'll fall... Oh, no. That's terrible. The rest of the engine's whatever, but Conrail... Stop! That's 2 Conrails! What is with the Conrail? Whatever. This... I'm not too sure what's cursed about this. It's weird looking, but not cursed. What else we got? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, why would you? Who? No. Oh God. I'm. No. Do I. Do I just end the stream here? I want to end the stream. I don't want to keep going now. I don't like what I'm looking at. This doesn't even like make me confused or angry. It just depresses me. Why? Alright, come on, soldier on. Soldier on. Sure, whatever. Why is that so flat? How many more we got left? 3? 2, 3 or 4? Whatever, that's not terrible. The LMS, it's a big square. Okay. Looks kind of weird, but I'm here for it. Yeah, they done kidnapped Thomas. I think we had that one as well, so we'll skip those. Oh, oh no! 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 Why? No! Who does that? No! No, God. Somebody's poisoned the water hole. There's a snake in my boo. No. I don't like this. I don't like this. I just don't. Next. There's only so much I can keep looking at. Okay, we'll do these last few here. Because this is 5, and I think that's a good... we've had that one. Again, that's another Great Western engine painted in James livery. It's just the same in different liveries, so... Okay, so I guess not. Why? No. Oh no. Why is it in between the rails? Why are the rails raised? Oh God. It's sat in the tracks. Well, that's a Great Western. That looks weird. Okay, we'll see what this one is. That's a cut down, whatever. You know what, I think... Oh God, the weird paint jobs on these. Why is he smiling? Why is he smiling? What's with the big smile on his face? Oh no. And then this one has just kind of got like a half-drunk, derpy look on their face. Come on. No. No, it's another one. No. the knockoff Thomas merchandise. Okay, one last one from Random Ginty. No! 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 No. Where is Random Ginty? Is you Discord user a Random Ginty? Are you in this chat? Are you here? Because I have so many questions. First of all, who would do this to what looks to me like a genuine, functioning, live steam locomotive? Those aren't cheap. So the fact that, first of all, it's a live steam engine, which costs a lot of money. Second of all, the shade of blue, it doesn't even remotely look like Thomas. The shade of blue is off. He's got a tender. And the face is just... there's like a needle coming out of his nose. I don't think... I just don't think it can get worse than this. And his eyes are yellow. Yeah, they are. Who sits down in their free time and who thinks, okay, you know what I want to make today? I want to make my own Thomas the Tank Engine thing. But I don't have... all I have is this really expensive, functioning, live steam replica of another locomotive. Let me just paint it to look like Thomas and make the most horrible face. It doesn't even look like Thomas's face either. His eyes are crooked. His forehead is concave. His lips are so red. Oh my god. I got nothing else to say. I'm ending it here. I'm done. Like, what more can I say on this subject matter? This is, without question, the most horrible thing I have seen all night. I'm going to go to bed tonight. That's going to be at the foot of my bed staring at me. Oh, that is the train that takes you to hell. Give us ads. You know what? You're getting an ad. I demand compensation. Like, forget whoever built this wonderful little model only to have someone defile it in such a way. I want compensation. I want someone to repay me for the damage sustained to my eyes and my brain. Thank you, TA. Chicken tikka pasty. Thank you for the $10 that's going towards therapy. ToT, can I at you on Discord? And is there going to be a part 2? Whatever you gotta say, just say it. And there will be more of this, because we have barely scratched the surface of terrible, terrible cursed images. Because there are hundreds more. A lot of them are probably going to be duplicates, but there's going to be another one. I need something to cope with this. It was time for ToT to go to therapy. He had seen everything. Yes. Okay, let's just swap this back to that so you don't have to keep staring at whatever ungodly abomination that is. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Whoever it is, Alex Rails, whatever you got to DM me, just DM it. You don't bother with a friend request. I don't do friend requests. But yeah, I'm still speechless. In other news, though, something I know a lot of you are going to like. I will pick up this later. I will do another part of this stream. There's so many more cursed images to look at. But something I think a lot of you are going to enjoy is something I have brought from my home while on my visits to see some family. And that is, it is a big thick book that contains the entirety of the Railway series as written by Reverend Wilbur Awdry. And if perhaps I get enough people beg for it, grovel, crawl to me over a gravel driveway, saying, "Please, oh sire, please," I may read the entire thing on a stream. I'll record it as well, and I will maybe edit it down. Not edit it. I'll just record the entire thing, and I'll just, like, release it. I don't know if I'd do that as, like, a Patreon thing, or I don't know if you do donations. Basically, I'll do story time. I don't know what the legal ramifications would be of me reading a book on stream and people pay me for it. But I can do that. Me reading out the Railway series. So be sure to spread the word. I will consider doing it. Because if there is any stream that's going to get to the £1,000 donation goal and get me on the poll, that'll be it. Plus, I know there's going to be a load of you, gosh darn, Train Z editors and whatever that'll appreciate a clean narration from someone with a narration voice. Don't expect me to do it anytime soon, but if it's legal and in the right situation, I will. What else? If anyone's got any questions, please ask them now. Just so I can answer them, then we can wrap up the stream. Just, you know. There is a pause because, again, distance. Not distance, the lag. So any questions, please ask them. How many brain cells have I lost this stream? I didn't have many to begin with. That's concerning. Yeah, I've lost many. Can you play with your friends again? I will. I might play Railroads Online with them. I might be unrailed again. We'll see. Will the next cursed images be Discord again or Twitter? It'll be Discord again. I'm not doing the Twitter ones anymore. If you did post any on Twitter that I didn't see, feel free to post them in the Discord server. But any that I have already seen on... but I'm not going back to the Twitter. Are you going to do a video next week? Maybe. I can't promise. I'm planning on it, but I can't promise that we'll be up. Are you done reading about the Kenosha Pass incident yet? Not read into that. That's a video for a later day. Could you play Train Z Sim? Maybe another day. Do you have a favourite book from the Railway series? It'll be one of the narrow gauge Railway books. Can we have the famous ToT roommate back, please? Another day. How close are you to leaving YouTube because of us? Very. You inspired me to start my own facts videos on YouTube. Well done, Luke's Locomotives. Go subscribe to them. ToT, when do you want the eye bleach? Fairly soon. ToT, the mangled locomotive from earlier, that still exists and it's still running. Great. My question, can you call the devil that last image was his son? Sure, I guess. I live in an E2 tank engine. I sleep in the boiler. They don't exist anymore. Sorry, mate. Maybe you could do a stream rating models or stuff. I don't really collect models. I don't have a lot. I don't really have any. Maybe a stream where I build a Lego set. I could do that. But actually, I have a jigsaw puzzle. That could just be a cool stream. Unrail will be fun. Transport Fever 2, not my jam, but I'll consider it if a lot of people want it. Do you like retrofuturism? It's a nifty aesthetic. How do you juggle your life, YouTube, and work so well? I barely do it. It's work and YouTube most of the time. YouTube's been going good these last few months. If I stream regularly and people donate, there's a chance I could do YouTube full time. A very slim chance at the moment, but it's a chance I'm willing to take. I will maybe like start a channel membership thing just to sort of guarantee. But it's coming up with rewards. It's a whole other thing. What are you planning to do to cleanse your palate and eyes? Watch videos on YouTube and eat pizza. What's your thoughts on... Are you from the US or UK? Really? UK. Thoughts on the Polish railways? Don't really know a lot about them, so... Meh. Do you have any interest in covering engine characters from fictional stories at any point, like in general, not just Thomas? I'm considering doing that series. The thing, I don't want to make my channel too much about Thomas the Tank. I want to avoid that, because there are so many other channels doing that, and I just don't want to be another Thomas the Tank YouTube channel. I might dip my toes into it every now and then, but I don't want to be that. Will you ever close the Discord channel so there won't be constantly incoming images? Maybe. Any favourite LBSCR locomotives? I like the Terriers. There's something nice about the Terriers. Have you seen the Runaway Union Pacific ore train? I have. Or what's left of it. That was just a pile of scrap. Like, the fact that those things are solid steel and it was just mangled beyond belief. That's scary. Maybe do a steam... When you rank steam locomotives based on logic? Maybe. Need Lego stream of you building a train? Maybe in the future. What's the video going to be about? Make no promises. Godzilla Boy gave me £2 and said, imagine if a 9F was a 6886. I'm not imagining that. I don't want to imagine that. Why would I imagine that? Will you ever do a video on the first use of a railway gun in combat? Perhaps. How much do we need to pay for your therapy? For my therapy? There's not a qualified therapist born yet that can take on me, mate. I've thought about doing shorts. I started a TikTok. I've been meaning to upload to it. I just keep forgetting to upload to it. So it's because TikTok you can only upload only 2 weeks. You can't upload like months in advance. So, Do you know anything about Voltian, the Finnish National Railways? I do not. Can you do a Lego train video with Luke Triton? Don't know who that is, but they probably know their Lego, so maybe. Do you plan on making a video on any German engines in the future, if any jump out at me? Do you have any plans on covering Japanese/Asian locomotives? Again, if any jump out at me, I might do a video on the K ones? The Chinese locomotive at the National Railway Museum. That's always fun. If you had to live in a country that has operational steam locomotives for the rest of your life, but you get into all of them for free? That's a weird question, but sure. Do you have any other YouTube channels? I don't know. I might have another one, and I might upload to that soon. Have you heard of the 1963 movie The Train? I have been meaning to watch it. Have you thought about making shorts? We've been over that. Do you like any narrow gauge locomotives? A lot of the Festiniog locomotives are nice. ToT, what's the diameter of the locomotive wheels in your profile picture? Pass. When's our cab forwards video? You get it when you get it. Could you do a stream where you guess what the railway locomotive is, where the railway locomotive is from? That'd be a fun one. Are you going to do a video on the Guinness Brewery tramway? That is a script I'm working on. There is, however, a specific vehicle on the Guinness Brewery tramway I could make a video about on its own. So keep that in mind. What's your opinion on the American practice of running locomotives long hood forwards? If it works, it works. Cursed trains. Thoughts on the Great Northern Railway Merlin? I have none. Favourite era of trains? Victorian. Have you ever heard of the Unitar Railway? I have not. Opinion on the Pennsylvania Railroads? S2. Have no. What do you think of electric engines? They would be great. A lot more railways should use them, because electric engines with the right power generation can basically be run at little to no environmental cost. So electric engines, good. Between the three main geared locomotives, Shaysheisler and Climax, which do you think personally is the best execution of a gear locomotive? Shay is the most iconic because it's different, leaning slightly to the right, but I'd say Shay. I've only done a video on the Shay. I could change my mind in the future. Favourite railway company / corporation, any reason why? Pass. Do a video on forgotten railways. What classifies a forgotten railway? How about talking about armoured trains? I'd consider it. I'd recommend stream rating other people's models. Maybe. Favourite Big Four company? Great Western. What's your favourite of the Big Four? Yeah, we've been over that. And that's it. Okay. No more questions. Thank you, class. Ah, boy. So, that's an end of that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. It has been a pleasure. Hopefully we don't have to look at any more cursed trains anytime soon. I'm going to order some food now. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. It's been a little draining, but hey, what else can we do? I didn't have a game planned. I didn't have anything planned really. So this was just a last minute idea. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I never know how to end these. I'll see you next time. Add button, and yeah, have a good Easter. Oh yeah, it's Easter. Happy Easter. Spring break, etc., etc. Have a good night, folks.